green rain has descended upon the valley. Look at this.
That doesn't sound healthy.
No. Wow, I've never seen weather like this. Hi, Jessi.
Hi.
Holy smokes, look what's happened out here. Suddenly all of this crop, all these bushes have appeared. I wasn't expecting any of this. Let's clear some of the land on here. Fiber and moss? What is this? So this is new to me. Green rain. I mean, they have patched this game since last we played, right?
Been a while.
It has been a while. I'm going to assume that this green rain is fertilizing our crops, but let's see if we have to... Yeah, if I pour water on it, nothing happens. Anyway, so yeah, we're back and playing some more Stardew here. It has been a while, hasn't it, Jessi?
Mm-hmm.
But no,
things have been a little hectic lately.
I'd say quite hectic. Saw the weather report last night. Not sure what will happen, but if anyone wants to take shelter in the saloon, I'll keep it open all day. Interesting. So we might get an event when we go visit the saloon, because people are probably like, this is some sort of acid rain, right?
Mm-hmm.
Can we...
Doesn't seem right. Do we need to water the cat dish still? Or is it Graham just going to drink this toxic downpour?
Apparently, Graham is going to drink the toxic downpour. Because now I'm getting moss on everything. It's spending a lot of energy to clear this out. But yeah, according to this, Graham is all set. I swear this has to be new content, Jessi. I have not seen this before. They have patched the game, so. Any mushrooms up for us in there? No?
No.
Okay. Oop, let's get this. Well, why don't we start our rounds then and get down to it? Okay, well, we could probably at least address the minor elephant in the room. It has been a while since we've uploaded for this series, but, it's still dear to my heart. But a lot has been going on this year that has, potentially distracted us from being able to do this. Like you said, hectic is one way to put it. Like, look at this. Do we chop this down?
I don't know what that is, Stuffy.
I'm going to hit it a bunch of times and see if it goes down, but it's like... What could that be? Mossy seed? Fiddlehead fern? This is a giant fiddlehead? This is a perfect place to start, too, is that, like, we did a warm-up day off, without recording, and then we get to this.
Nothing seemed strange, and now the second we hit go, it's like acid rain and weird spiral plants.
It's like, and it made the bushes just go absolutely insane. Where like we're like hacking through this with machetes in order to find stuff. This is all new, but what we're gonna have out of this is fiber, moss, just strange substances. So I don't know how many of these giant fiddleheads you want to chop down, but if you have the energy, why don't we pull out your axe and help me hack at some of these. Thank you. Fiddlehead fern. I mean, I know you can eat those. They are something that exists in my neck of the woods. Okay. We were just here yesterday, too, and got to that awesome hat that you're wearing.
Mm-hmm.
This is...
bow.
Oh, it's a bow. Thank you. I'm sorry.
Headwear.
Headwear. Right. Okay. But yeah, our normal foraging route. It's good to kind of get reacquainted with all of this for us. Nothing was here last time, but I don't know. Everything is different today with this. We should take that little bit of advice to go to the saloon and see if we get an event or if people have anything to say about this. Yeah, this is crazy, huh? There's even sludge coming out of the sewer. We can't quite get in there without the key. Oh, weird.
What is this?
I don't know. I'm going crazy. But, this game keeps you guessing. I was like, we're at least going to have, like, apparently green rain is a thing. We'll find out when I think we'll get some more backstory from the saloon goers when we get there.
And hopefully my boyfriend will be there.
He might be. He spends like every day there, trying to treat his
Moping.
his mitigating his alcoholism. We're just stopping in to say hello to Leah. Where did all these plants come from? It's a surprise, but I'm not complaining. So yeah, this is something is happening here. If you are in here, you're like, you can talk to people too. Like you want to get, if you just take a moment. Yeah, as long like they remember that you just took a moment to speak to them, and then they like you more. So it's always good to stop and be like, "Hello, you." But yeah, I mean, first of all, like I'm just shocked at the events of today's game. So Jessi and I had other things we were going to talk about, but now it's like, what is going on in Stardew?
You don't like that a wrench was thrown and everything?
I do and I don't. I mean, like, we had thought about some other topics, but now I'm just like, what the heck is this? But that's fine, because I doubt that the green rain will go on forever. We'll be able to get some sense of normalcy in here. We can go stop in here to see if my friends are in here. I might be close enough friends to be allowed. I'm not good enough friends with Haley to go in her room, but Emily might let me in her room. Oh, she does. Look at that. And you, apparently.
Yeah.
Okay, she's not in here right now. I've got her to like 5 hearts, so...
Mm-hmm. Wow.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's take that advice and go in the saloon and just try to get like to the bottom of this. It might proc an event when we go in. No, there's just a bunch of people hiding out from the acid rain. The person's true character is put to the test.
And I don't see Shane. He must be at his job at the fake Walmart.
We could go check out the fake Walmart and see if he's doing JoJo Mart right now. This is like the only time Haley's actually in here. The weather report last night gave me a scare. What does the mayor have to say about this? The rain's just completely harmless, is what they say.
It's just swinging my sword around the bar.
You've been doing that, yeah.
I'm not great with buttons, apparently.
Uh-huh. It's okay. It takes a little bit of getting used to. But yeah, taking a moment to talk to everybody.
Dude, I love Pam.
Yeah, she is one of the best characters.
It's a sign from the Almighty, we're doomed.
Uh-huh. And, she's easy to satisfy if we just keep giving her parsnips, so... I don't know, that's what everybody has to say. I mean, they're just like, it's weird. But the key takeaway is that the mayor said that it's harmless, so it's just making...
That's pretty standard for, like, an authority figure to hand wave a strange event like this away. Look at the green background radiation on the TV.
You're right.
That's a little apocalyptic for me.
You're right. This is... Okay, there's, like, a sign here that, like, this might actually mean something. But, yeah, everybody has different things to say, and, this... I want to look at... What does it say?
Grandma thinks this is the fucking end times. Look at this.
Sure. Yeah.
It's been a great life. She's ready to go. Evelyn's done. And,
George is going to be kind of a little more pragmatic about it.
Dismissive.
Yeah. Wow. It's like, we're all going to die.
Scary.
Yeah. Oh, my God. Okay. Wonder what happens.
I tried to make that like segue into talking about Gorlworld, and it's like the apocalypse in Stardew. So we've got to.
I know. You can't expect. You just.
No.
You have a certain idea. Shane's not even at work. Like he is just hiding
Where's my
somewhere.
boyfriend? Oh my God.
I'm not sure. We can go.
Is he in the trailer? Like.
No.
Doesn't he live with Pam? I can't even remember
you can't.
anymore.
We can go over to check his house. He actually lives with Marnie. He's Marnie's nephew, I want to say. So where he lives is in the the house where we buy the animals. So I'm going to drive you over there so you can meet your boyfriend. And because he might have some interesting comments to say about all of this that's going on. We got to get in there before
Probably
they...
very nihilistic comments,
Probably.
I would say.
Oh, it's closed because of 6 p.m. There's just not going to be any Shane for us today.
Yikes.
And he's just like, I'm not going out into this, you know? But hey, we have a bunch of like fiddlehead and gibberish to drop off. I think it might be a good idea to build an extra chest or two. Do we have enough wood to do that? Some wood.
I bet we have a lot of wood.
I bet we do. Let me see. Oh, first of all, the cat is sleeping inside of my house. So if you want to take a look at that, I'm going to try to craft up a chest. I just need 50 wood to make a chest so we can store more of this crap. Yeah, I got enough here. Alright. Stens is going to make us a chest so that we can store some more of this bizarre fiddlehead stuff. If you want to say hello to our cat, Graham. Wow. Okay. I'm going to just stash, like, all this weird stuff. Mixed flower seeds, mixed seeds. Some of this stuff is bizarre that we picked up. Mossy seed can be planted to grow rare wild trees. Wow, we're all learning as we go. Okay, you're like, I'm going to bed.
Are we just going to bed?
It's only 9:30, Jesse.
Oh, what else are we gonna do in this, like...
In the green world, we're gonna head north.
Downpour of...
We could make it...
toxic waste or whatever.
It's, like, actually highly fertile water, I guess. Like, I don't think it's supposed to be toxic, because think about how the plants went crazy in response to it. Oh. Yeah, we're gonna... let's...
Well, I wouldn't say most plant fertilizers fit for human consumption, but...
This is true.
What do I know?
No, you are absolutely right. There is a crazy story from my youth where Oh, Linus is in here, but he's asleep. He's like, I don't even deal with that.
You just watch him sleep. I hit him with the sword while he was innocently in his cot or whatever.
You don't press that square. As I was saying, though, in my youth, one time I was like 4 or 5 or 6 years old, and I decided to drink some water from like a watering container for plants, and I thought it had fertilizer in it after I drank it. So my little boy brain panicked and thought I was going to die, and in the process of that, my tiny child brain entered into what's known as a hypothermic fear reaction. And so it's some form of like... Yes, I know. So it ended up being... we're just going to chop down this fiddlehead while I tell this story. So it ended up lowering my temperature to some like really low like body temperature because of the what I guess is called hypothermic fear. And I became like super lethargic. So my mother is like, oh no, it's some sort of medical emergency. I got rushed to a hospital in an ambulance because I was convinced that I had
a crazy panic attack.
I had a crazy panic attack as a very small child. It's the only one I've ever had in my life. Just because I was convinced that that I was dead. Who's this person out here? There's like a mystery person. Oh, it's just Demetrius doing...
In a hazmat.
Yeah. That is a little sketchy.
Collecting some samples.
And it's like 12:50 at night, so we better rush back. Because you know us, we are going to pass out in the road right as we're like walking up to the bed. So it's like, go, go, go. Either way, obviously I'm here today and I survived my...
And then you would later go on to, without getting in too much detail, willingly consume things that were sketch. So...
Well, you know, yeah, a lot of us go through a similar phase. You can sleep in my bed tonight. Let's do that. A lot of us go through
for convenience sake.
Exactly. Yeah, you know, we without going too deep into that, yeah, there's like once we all, you know, experiment with all of our Arrowwood in the early 2000s, yeah. So at some point, yeah, you willingly do that, but you know, turn 40 and that's no longer really a thing. But okay, wow, and the music's playing normal, so we're good. The weather, it's going to be a beautiful sunny day tomorrow. The other thing we want is the fortune teller to tell us if it's lucky. The spirits are displeased today, so we don't want to go mining. Let's just take them. Oh, look, Jessi, the tomatoes are done. You want to pick these with me? We can also sell these. This is way more tomatoes than we're ever going to need. But yeah, the whole plan was to be like, okay, great, we're in Stardew, everything looks normal. We can update our handful of audience members about what the heck we've been doing for this year. And, you know, at least some of the content that we had been consuming. Jessi, you already name-dropped the interest we've both taken in the notion of Gorlworld, which is probably going to be associated with the title, or I mean, the thumbnail of whatever we're doing here. Basically,
I don't know how niche Gorlworld is. Like, to me, it's like mainstream, so it's like CNN news. But I'm just warped, so. You're
not warped. You've discovered some profound nonfiction entertainment, if you will, for us to consume. And you know, like I always say, if Freud were still around today, you know, he'd be sitting here watching this content constantly anyway. So I hate to come. Oh, let's water all these toms, by the way. I hate to throw around terms like lol cow and any of those things because they're just people that share themselves with the internet. And oops, I just totally hacked one of the tomato plants. So that was like karma for me even mentioning that term. Because within this culture,
I think some people fit the bill for that term, but
you're
more forgiving.
I am. And in this case, there's a few different factions of people who watch this woman share her life with the internet, and I subscribe to the concept.
The woman being Amberlyn
Reed. Yeah, yes. There
are others in Gorlworld, but she's definitely the nexus of everything. The star. So.
And my favorite character of all of them. In fact, I go as far as to take the
You're
label.
An baby.
Yes, there's literally a title being thrown around for consumers of this content that sympathize with this woman Amber, who are known as Ambabies, and that is a little bit more my style because I find her authenticity and there's an authenticity in the display itself and the need to share oneself with the internet on that level of intimacy, right?
Actual content not so authentic, allegedly.
True.
You know, a lot of it's
yes.
Alleged lies and representation,
but there's an authenticity behind that in the sense of like the I don't want to be too hard on her, but the desperation for audience approval that creates this like tremendous amount of basically oversharing, which is like interesting to me because here we are on, you know, making YouTube content, you and I. So I'm fascinated with the idea of somebody like just hitting record on their day-to-day life and all that entails, which is not always, you know, like if I were to just hit record and walk around with my phone, like doing whatever I do, chances are we're going to encounter things that might be a little bit more embarrassing to talk about, right? And different people have different thresholds for that. This person, Amber, has a very high threshold for like comfortability with herself to share everything about her. And then that brings us to places like where Jessi and I consume that and are like, wow, why would somebody hit record and upload for some of these things? And it's like, well, you know, that's how you intimately connect with that audience, I suppose.
It's curated on her end too, which sounds insane when you look at the content to call it curated. But I think it's getting to the point now that she's so enmeshed with the audience, and we have addressed Chris Chan earlier in this series in another episode. I think Amber, like, it's not like there's any real idea guys or any kind of like psychotic level like messing with her to the point where she is like splitting off and like believes in like alternate dimensions, but there is a lot of enmeshment with the audience that affects the content.
Yes.
I mean, she's catering to what people are saying about her really heavily.
Exactly.
With clickbait thumbnails and all kinds of dumb sit-down talks with the camera, and things have gotten really dark. I think taken a dark turn with her lately.
Yes, and because the whole thing is based on this greater universe of reaction channels. So her whole empire is based on these other YouTube creators, which some of them we can kind of... We'll do a little link to something or put a card for some of that so people know what the heck we're talking about. But there's an entire... I cannot catch this fish. There's an entire ecosystem. I
don't even remember how. Like, what do I even push?
You press square to cast. And then you try to get the fish caught within the... If you're, like, watch on the left side of your screen if you pinned me.
Uh-huh.
I've been working
with what button do I push?
Square.
To, like, reel it in.
Square. Look, I caught my fish, and it was a pike. Ooh, and I caught the treasure chest, too, which was bait. Nice. We can cast another.
Okay. Got algae.
But, yeah. We'll fish a little bit. But yeah, as we were saying, is like this entire empire of hers is based on like other people basically taking apart what she is posting and then essentially reacting to it or deconstructing it sometimes, and the entire community. The symbiotic relationship between all of that is what makes the whole thing so fascinating, in my opinion. So you and I don't...
The misadventures of a morbidly obese, chronically online woman.
Yes.
So...
and like I said, if Freud were around today, he'd be sitting here watching her and deconstructing this because it is that profound from a nonfiction standpoint. And I say this as a sympathizer with her because, of course, I want the best for Amber. I hope that she gets healthy and I could catch this fish. She got away. After you catch your next one, actually, you can just reel that in and we go away. Okay. So there's probably some Schadenfreude within the community as within whenever she suffers.
There's a lot of Schadenfreude.
Yeah,
I don't experience that. It's just like I've just given up hope, but I'm not relishing this crazy feeder arc.
Right.
That's hitting close to home for you because
It absolutely is. The feeder arc
in your home, not because of just because it's in your state. It's literally hitting close to home.
Literally, yeah.
I don't want to make any allegations.
It's okay. It's a different part of the state, so it's not so bad. But she did move to Wisconsin, as you can tell from my accent. Those of you guys who are familiar with the arcane Midwestern accents, and the part of the story arc that she's in now is the internet has kind of determined and issued allegations that the woman that Amber is now romantically involved in may have what is this? Only a matter of 5. Wow, there's some strange hidden room in here. Sorry.
Allegations, we can use that just for legal purposes, but I would say it's confirmed.
There is enough evidence.
Real talk, it's confirmed.
Yeah, there's enough evidence to support the allegations on a level that makes everybody just concerned for Amber's health and well-being. And the beautiful part about this community is that everything she does, there's just an army of hundreds of people going in and pulling the files for people that she brings into the greater world, the greater universe of this, which is usually her mates. And she has found a new mate this summer that people are kind of concerned about, who may or may not... Well, all right, now I'm overly... Let's just say that it's confirmed that she has a history with other morbidly obese mates that wound up...
Results in death.
Resulted in death. I'm not saying that she killed this person, but she was around when all of that happened. Yeah, but the allegations are that she allegedly facilitated some of that through encouraging an overconsumption of food. Within I don't know how the algorithm likes this term, but within the kind of community of different types of kinks and fetishes. This is known as feederism. So it's the idea that you give your mate more food than they need and encourage them to eat it for them to gain weight. And as this person has struggled with her weight, a lot of us were just concerned about this. Let's head in here and talk to the people. We're concerned about this arc and what it means for her. So right now we're in a particularly harrowing time within the
Amberverse.
The Amberverse, yes. And
Jane liked the tomato. Wow.
Oh, hell yeah. Just don't give him like a broken CD. I'm gonna give him a tomato too. This is great. Thanks. Cool. I'm trying to court your boyfriend too.
He doesn't have the time of day to chat with me. Oh my god! I thought we were making progress, and it's seriously always one step forward, two steps back with this man.
Yeah, I
just want him to let me in. You know.
I think he's hard to get, but once you do get him, he becomes one of the most helpful friends in the game because I believe he will help take care of our farm a little bit. And I'm trying to make friends with him too, just out of at some level, I'm going to end up having to compete with him for your heart in this because you can choose to marry the other player or him, and it's really coming down to it. If you end up going with Shane, I have a pretty high status with Emily that I can take advantage of, but I wouldn't want to make you jealous with that, Jessi.
Shut up, Stuffy.
I don't know. Maybe I would.
I think you might enjoy that.
Well, I mean, I think I enjoy the other side of it, but if we're going to be specific. But yeah. Ooh, is this a thing? Ooh, sweet pea, nice. It's getting a little late. Do you want to head back? We have time to do another day or two. Oh, let's check out this guy wants green slimes for money. We'll take that mission because as soon as we get good luck, we're definitely going into
We have to give somebody a melon too, remember?
Yes. As soon as melons are ready, we're going to give one to Demetrius. It's actually Willie's birthday, but we missed it. We don't really care about Willie, do we? I mean, he's just like...
I don't even know who that is.
He's the fishing guy. He kind of reminds me of the, multiple leg stump guy from Family Guy.
Oh.
Yeah, whatever. One of those cartoon parodies. So, or they're not a parody. Satires.
What is the fisherman guy is from The Simpsons name?
Wow. A comment below if you know. I don't know. And I'm supposed to be an expert in that trivia, at least, from when I was into that show. Okay. Maru is a good friend. We haven't started courting her yet. Demetrius's daughter. I think being that it's midnight, why don't we just start heading back, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Because we're looking for another day where we can do a little bit of mining. But
You're gonna make me toil in the mines?
Yeah, you love going into the mines with me. Hey, you've already been swinging the sword around at people, so it should be fine. Do we have anything we need to sell on us? I feel like we picked up tons of toms and stuff. We should dump some of the crops that we picked up, right? These mushrooms, this fish, this can of pap.
CD can go. Broken CD.
Yeah, we don't need broken CD. Okay.
Gold ore.
I got gold ore too. I don't know how we got it, but my cat is sleeping in my bed, so we're not going to be able to go. We're not going to be able to sleep in my bed. We're going to have to sleep in your bed. We're sleeping in your house tonight.
We can't displace the cat.
No, he's apparently family. Okay, I'd rather sleep with you anyway, so we'll go in here. Day 25 coming up. Ooh, look at all that. Look at that cash we pulled in today. $7,000. Not bad. It was a big tomato harvest, so. But yeah, that was one update we had, is that we've been rigorously consuming Gorlworld content to the point where you and I are actually even considering just kind of talking about this. I don't want to be a reaction channel, but I feel like we do.
No,
we do.
Maybe we'll do some kind of, podcast format thing, and I'll do a face reveal.
I'm looking forward to that. Yeah, I think that would, and that would, if we're doing something like that in the future, that would be the topic we could start on. So at this point, we're both pretty much experts. Although I you're the real expert. Like, you've taught me everything I know and taken me down some wild historical rides within this community, and I swear by it now. And it's
what's happening with this huge melon?
I don't know. Look at the size of that.
Is that a product of the acid rain?
I think so. Do you want to hack at it with like an axe or something?
Mm-hmm.
Like, how do we even get that? I'm hitting it with the axe. Okay, it made tons. It was a giant melon, and it gave us extra melons. Wonderful. Now we want to keep some of these melons.
Mm-hmm.
But we do want to give one to Demetrius, and thank you for starting to water. We do need to get cracking on that. But yeah, it'll be a fun thing to share. The kind of insight that we've pulled off from this, and we'll have some links in the description for anybody who's interested in this. There's one reaction channel that you and I have been watching religiously. Shout out to the Ankle, as I don't know if he's the biggest.
This man he's not the biggest, and I also want to shout out Alex.
Alex
and
is
we'll link him too.
Yeah.
For real-time updates, but like the Ankle has put himself through it, going through Amber's vintage, like ridiculously boring and mundane, grating at times content for the sake of deconstructing it and showing a glimpse into the origins of what got us where we are with her now.
Yes.
Because consuming that content raw, we could never do, and he's put himself through it to the point where he seems to be going through it mentally as a result. So
you and I have tried to consume raw Amber content during like some of our like drunken watch parties in Discord, and we both just end up talking over it because like my brain is just like on fire. I'm like, I don't even know what's happening. Yeah, I can't process it. Like we rely on other people to do that, like content creators. So he gave us Clint sent me a copper bar, but yeah, we'll Ankle does a terrific job because what he's been doing is going back into the history from like stuff about like 10 years ago and covering a lot of the origin story of like kind of how Amber got to where she is, but doing it like as if we're reacting in real time to stuff that happened back in like 2015 in this case. Nothing in the mushrooms. And the best part about it and why I recommend this guy's content is you can just sort of hear this creator's mind melting down as he goes into it. His patience for some of her idiosyncrasies is just so low that like every 4 seconds he has to pause.
Trigger snap.
Yes.
Yeah.
He just pauses, like pause, eye roll. Oh god, and it goes in, and it's just the comedic timing of the guy is really good, and I hope. I almost want to like comment to just give him some encouragement because it's like his suffering is our enjoyment.
He's doing God's work. He's sacrificing himself at the altar for the sake of.
Yes. Whereas the other like real time updates that we get in the form of Alex is almost plays itself off like a news show. The way he has it set up, it really plays very similar to like nightly news, and the guy is super charismatic and really well spoken about all of it, and has a great community with him, and is those two are my favorites. There's plenty other of reaction content channels that are all worth watching. And it never seems to slip into this ultra acerbic position that is just mocking her. Like everybody's just amazed at the scenario itself, as opposed to like, wow, look at
this green stuff on the tree.
That's the moss.
Is this new?
That's the moss, Jesse.
Is that a result of the rain?
That's the only thing I can wrap my mind around for why that would have happened. Wow, we're up to 20 grand. Let's talk to the little girl. Not supposed to talk to strangers. I'm not a stranger, though. I'm your neighbor.
I feel so creepy talking to these kids.
I know, you don't like it. Hey, there's, we need to be better friends with Marnie because our mayor's purple pants. Oh my god, you got a Shane event.
Oh my god.
Shane's passed out in here. I'm just going to sit here to watch this. Like, on my end, That's not happening.
Oh my god. I have to fix him.
Yeah. You have gotten far enough with him that now we're seeing Shane have his nadir here. Fitting when we're talking about Gorlworld.
Oh my god, I just...
Don't pour water on it! Jessi! Well, actually, that's fair. You gotta wake him up. That's what people do.
That's what I said. I said all he does is mope.
Mm-hmm.
And he's getting called out for that, too.
He's in the middle of his redemption arc, okay? So it's up to you to, fix this individual, I suppose. Mm-hmm. Which is just, something I would say that is right in line with your romanticism, so. Mm-hmm. Wow. What's the plan? Well, you gotta get off the booze.
Wow, he's expressing some dark thoughts.
Jessi, this is like an intervention almost. The little girl, just saw him like this.
That is his rock bottom.
Yeah.
That's his rock bottom. He upset the small child. Is that his sister or something?
I believe that would be his cousin.
Okay. Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah. I think he's nephews with Marnie, and that kid would be Marnie's child. I can't remember the exact way that it's all lined up, but as we get to know people, it'll all make sense. That's so awesome that you got that event. That means you're really coming along with Shane, and it really means that I gotta get my butt in gear here, because apparently I have a rival pretty bad here, and I was like, I swear I was gonna buy you the engagement ring, but I just don't know exactly how to do that. That's fine. It just means I just have to court Emily a little harder. And look at that! I go into here and I get my Emily event. Watch it on your side screen.
This is tense.
Yeah. It might be that I'm getting Emily's dream, in which case this is going to be awesome. See, now you can see why I always thought this was the coolest character in this game. We got 2 great events today.
Well, I definitely picked on brand with Shane, considering that last scene, so...
Yeah, yes. And hopefully you see me picking on brand now. Because, look at this. This is definitely, I like her high priestess energy, Why are you here? Well, I'm here to visit you, but you were sleeping. This is awesome. Holy smokes! You have to be seeing this, aren't you, Jessi?
Is she having some kind of astral realm experience right now? What is this?
I think she is. Wait till we get to her dance scene. Once you get her dance scene, you'll be like, okay, this is the best character. Even the tiniest, blandest, simplest light holds a wonderful secret. Now I know why you're here. It's a sign. Well, you are my best friend in this so far, for an NPC.
Well, now I can identify with her a little bit with this rhetoric, new age rhetoric she's spewing.
Yeah, so. You had a misread on her before as just some random hipster girl, and that's not the case at all. She is a much more to her than that. A red mullet frenzy.
Red mullet frenzy. Oh my.
Wow. Okay. Oh, look at this! Are you seeing this? Oh my god.
Get away from him.
Our destinies will intersect? Holy smokes. Last time I played it single player, I think I was able to marry her, so I know all of this. But yeah, I'm sorry, I'm not trying to make you jealous. Are we gonna go
to the fish frenzy?
Yes. Maybe I am subconsciously, but it's important to play the field.
Well, it is just a game, Steffi. So
is it though? I mean, this is this is YouTube. This is real life now. Everyone in town is scared of the strange rain. Let's just say hello to everybody. Okay. Red mullet frenzy. Do you think that means that we just need to fish down here?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. There's Willie. Okay. It's probably super faux pas to pull up right next to another fisherman and create all that.
Yeah, right on him.
Yeah. I can't imagine that. It's excuse me.
I don't know anything about fishing, but
I would
assume that it's not proper etiquette.
It's not, because you have to be quiet. Like noise and other things can obviously scare them away. So Ooh, and even
lines can cross.
oh, that too, yeah. It is getting a little late, and we should have enough time to visit the bar. We were gonna go mining, but that will probably have to be
In the next episode.
in the next episode, yeah. Yeah, if we're gonna wrap up this day, I don't know if there was anything else we needed to update the audience about.
Yeah, but we'll save that.
We'll save that?
Next one,
Okay,
too.
okay. Yeah, you're right. Otherwise, we're... yeah, okay. There's been...
We can't just tack that on.
No. But, you know... yeah, we can't tack on everything we've been watching, but... Okay.
Well, not just watching, you know. There is other news.
Oh, right, yeah. Right. The audience doesn't know...
Not to be vague.
Yeah.
You know, to pull an Amber, something's going on, but I don't really want to talk about it right now.
Yeah, I know, exactly.
Everyone hates that.
You know, well, yeah. People do hate that, and I don't want to leave everybody with that, you know. I think we've captured enough fish. Do you want to head back and visit the bar? Yeah, the only other thing I was going to...
Ironically, I didn't get a red... whatever was freaking out.
Yeah, we did not find red mullet.
I got a flounder.
Yeah.
And it was a struggle.
We had some hard fish to catch today. But those events definitely derailed our time because we got 2 events early, and that's fine. But there should be enough time to say hello to everybody at the bar. And are we really going to leave everybody with that? With just, like, saying, like, oh, yeah, there's more to talk about, but we didn't, you know...
Yeah.
We're really going to leave it like that? You don't want to mention that you and I got to hang out, like, what was it, a month ago? We're just not going to say that? I already said it.
Wow. Well, you forced my hand in it, but yeah, we did see each other for the first time in like 20 years recently.
Exactly. So you know, everything is you know, where it belongs. I drove, you know, 600 some miles to spend pretty much the week with you, and it was marvelous. So now we are back.
I give her this melon. Okay, it won't let me give Pam the melon. I'll give your girlfriend the melon.
Yeah, thanks. That's all she said.
Yeah, that was kind of terse, but you know.
Ouch.
Whatever.
Okay. Yeah. But no, the whole reason I bring that up is it's like now we have more time to be creating content and doing more of this. So hopefully you all will be seeing a slightly enhanced upload schedule with all of us, because we got a lot of that stuff out of the way, and
we have been playing a lot of our RimWorld colony, and shit's gotten crazy. So
absolutely,
the content that's coming up with that.
Oh, it's
those
insane.
Episodes take longer to do, but
yes. Oh, we're gonna sleep with the cat. Okay.
Yes.
That's great. Yeah, so that's something to look forward to for everybody, but I think this is a pretty good place to stop it. What do you think, Jessi? And thanks to everybody for watching this, and like I said, yeah, we're back, and excited for the future. So if you enjoyed this, hit the like button and subscribe, and we will have plenty more in the pipeline, especially the next RimWorld episode is really going to be a banger, so...
It sure is.
All right. On that note, see you guys in the next episode.
Bye.
Bye-bye.